Hi Aries, welcome into your video. Okay, let's see what's going on here for you guys coming up this third week of April. So this is like the last week of Aries birthdays. If you're celebrating, happy birthday. If it just passed, happy birthday. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys. What's the situation third week of April for Aries? Interesting. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords, this talks about trying to get out of some kind of commitment that you're in, meaning a marriage or something you've committed yourself to, an institution. So marriage is an institution, college is an institution, a relationship, something that was formalized, you're trying to sneak away or ghost from. If that's not you, then it's your person trying to do this. We're going to clarify. But Seven of Swords talks about ghosting. Or on the flip side, this could talk about cheating within a marriage or a relationship, a commitment of some kind. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, which does talk about something with success and a lover. Because I do see lovers back here and a Six of Wands. I feel like a lot of you, if you have a lover, they're coming back to vindicate you, validate you, give you that ego boost, that kind of thing. But Six of Wands has to lead to something or somewhere. So let's see what's going on. What else is coming in towards my Aries, please? This can also be in reference to your jobs, too, your careers. Oh, why did I say that? Death just came out. And Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. When I see these two cards, that means there's an ending to something and you feel left out in the cold. This can be a job, which is financial. It can be a relationship. But you also have the Page of Cups. Somebody is coming to talk to you or give you a message of some kind of ending. It's really fucking immature. In the sense like the info comes to you as a text message. Or it comes from an immature person or child. It's like, I'm sorry, this is over. So there could be an ending also here with a child or something big. And at the bottom of the deck, it shows me you feeling left out in the cold. I would get ready for this, guys. Especially when I see the Seven of Swords, you know, sneakiness and things like that, they don't sit well with most Aries people. Even if you are the one doing it, you're only going to do it for so long because you like shit to be above board and out in the open. Let's continue and see what's going on here. What is it that Aries doesn't see coming their way, please? Page of Wands and the Magician. You're struggling to manifest some sort of situation for yourselves, guys. I know you're looking for your stability. And now you're also wondering, you know, what your options are. Make no mistake, this Mercury retrograde plus the eclipse that we had, this was an extremely rough month. This has got to be the most uncomfortable month for the whole collective, but more so for Aries, because a lot of these planets went through Aries season. So it's forcing you to be uncomfortable because it's forcing you to make big choices, big decisions. Because I see you're trying to manifest something here, something that's making you curious. It can also be a person. Like maybe you're wondering where this relationship could go. Maybe you're wondering where this job could lead you to. Something in regards to that. Because at the bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you wanting that stability. This is you being nurturing, kind, and caring to others in your world and in your environment. But moreover, it's about finding that structure that you so desire. Like I said, we do have that Mercury retrograde. It goes back direct on the 25th. So the last week of April, those are the weeks I would start making my moves, if any. But I do see this death over here. I need you to take it in stride just for this week because you don't want your reactions to mess you up. Sure, maybe it's you. Maybe you needed this push. And it's funny because I don't know why, when I get ready to do Aries readings, for some odd reason, my brain tunes into something, like it almost naturally just meditates without me even knowing it. And I go into my subconscious and I start thinking these crazy things. And for whatever weird reason, I was thinking of Tyler Tarot on YouTube, and who's also an Aries, who's also really good at what he does. I remember him telling the story. This was many years ago. This could have been like 6-7 years ago. I don't remember, but one of his first videos, he used to talk about how he got into this, the YouTube and the tarot and this and that. And he was talking about his job and how he was working, I think in a factory, if I'm not mistaken. And he was on his last leg there because he kept going in late because of some mishaps that kept happening to him, like his car would fail or he missed his bus or something like that. And that was the day where he was like, fuck it. He was going to get in late. He knew he was going to get fired. So he said to himself, fuck it. And then he started doing this, the YouTube channel thing. And he's quite successful at it, and he's doing quite well. Knock on wood, and I hope he continues to do so. But I haven't forgotten his story and how the universe works in these ways to make us uncomfortable, to push us in ways and into directions where we're meant to be. So if a lot of you are getting pushed into certain directions, or these feelings are coming up to the surface for you, it's because it's pushing you and forcing you to do different things. And the only reason I'm saying this is it looks like you're committed to someone or something, and there's an ending here, and it was below your worth, below your value. All right? And I see you trying to manifest a certain situation. I get it. You want stability. You don't want this nonsense. You want to be heard. You want to be validated, but in the right way, with stability. What is the advice here for Aries? And I truly can't wait to clarify this, because this is really fascinating and interesting. Because it's exactly as how the planets are aligning for you and the influences that they have for you. All right. Yeah, the Hangman. It's exactly what I just got done telling you. You need to chill until the 25th. You need to hang in there, first of all, is what it's saying. And hang back. Perceive. Let things happen. Let people say, oh yeah, you're no longer on this project. XYZ is on this project. And you're sitting there saying to yourself, what in the motherfuck? They don't deserve it. I busted my ass for that. Or, you know what? This person that was seeing you or dating you, and they're being flaky with you now, and they're being all kinds of strange. Fine. Let them underestimate you. Let them. Wait till the end of the month. Your mind will be so clear that when you open your mouth, it will be like mic drop. And then watch what happens to you and your abundance in life. Let's see the outcome for the week, please. Because if you do stay silent right now and you do hang in there and you do the hangman, like wait a little bit, you will see things much clearer. It is meant for you not to make decisions on impulse, which is fine. It is also how people are perceiving you right now, how you're handling situations, how you're handling your emotions, how you're handling your feelings. And here we are with the Knight of Wands. This is either somebody coming in with some flaky ass message, because this is non-committal. This is actually having an affair. This is going in, going out. This is just like not crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You're like, yeah, here real quick, let me give it to you. It can also be in regards to love, where there are feelings, but there are no commitments yet. All right? So let us continue. Actually, I want to pull one more for outcome, because I feel like it. Speaking of other jobs, you got Office Irene today. As I normally don't dress like this. All right. Interesting. There's a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's a fire sign trying to, or that's in your environment, right? There's a Ten of Swords and there's Eight of Pentacles. Some of you work with another fire sign that's trying to actively sabotage you, or I don't know what, but this is total backstab at work for a lot of you. Okay? Here's the backstab with the Ten of Swords. Quite literally, the swords are in the back. Eight of Pentacles, there you are, doing your job, working and busting your ass and hustling. But somebody is being a bit too flaky. They're doing some damage that they're putting their money where their mouth is, but there's nothing to back it up with. You'll know what I mean in a second. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. And intuitively, guys, you know this. You're picking up the vibes too. Others of you, if it's not at work, it's in your personal love lives. One of you is working adamantly towards something, and the other person is adamantly working at some kind of betrayal. So I'd be careful. All right? And if some of you are losing a job or ending a job, it's because of this individual. Or a relationship. It's because of this individual. It's something you were not expecting. All right? But I'm telling you, things are happening to you for a reason. Let this go down. I promise you it's for your betterment. Aries. You're like, how the fuck is betrayal for my betterment? I'm telling you. You're being forced to eclipse things out of your life. What is the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords? Because what's eventually going to happen is there's going to be a heavy dose of karma on this individual. Because that's what I'm really feeling. That's what I'm really, really vibing. And then everything's going to flip in your favor. All right. Three of Pentacles. A lot of you, this is third-party situation in a marriage. There's an affair or there's something going on, something flaky. Others of you, this is at work with a team. Somebody's doing some shady shit behind your back. All right? And moreover, I know that's what's happening because they feel guilty about it. Head down in shame. But there you are, feeling stuck, like you can't make moves and you can't do things. All right, let's see what Death is. And Page of Cups. The Empress and Death. Death on top of death. Your worth, your value, you knowing who you are. There's an end here, but there's also some kind of invitation. I knew it because you have the Page of Cups there, and now you have the Knight of Cups here. Let me see what's going on here. Somebody is calling to you and speaking to you from the heart. Okay? But them knowing that this is your worth and your value, or, you know, you're the husband material or the wife material, or you're the superior person at the job or at work, but it doesn't matter because there's somebody here who's shaking shit up. All right, tell me more why the Page is there, or I'm seeing the Knight of Cups. It does have to do with somebody more immature or younger than you. Yeah, it's somebody here who's faking the front as your lover or your business partner. I'd be careful, or I would call him out. Alrighty, this is not a storyline for everybody. It's extremely specific this week. I guess Spirit wants to talk to this camp of Aries. I know this isn't going to be for everybody. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because this is a specific storyline for somebody here who's been dealing with a certain situation, regardless of your situation, that there's going to be an ending and a transitioning of some kind, okay? There is some form of betrayal here. There is something going on behind the scenes. You're intuitively already picking it up. You already know and you feel it. But you're also curious if you're still continuing down this path because you're curious. But let's see, because Spirit is telling you in your advice, hang in there. Just wait. Let's see why. All right, what is the Magician and the Page of Wands, please? You're being competed with. You're being challenged. All right, so you're sitting here dealing with somebody else that maybe has the same credentials as you, maybe has the same value as you. Maybe in the relationship, it's just abrasive. Maybe there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of back and forth, right? There's a lot of differences between you and this individual. There's a lot of things you're arguing over. But the challenge and the problem is your feelings for it. Your heart is in it. Your heart isn't it all the way, even if it is your job, because you put all your, sweat and tears into the situation or the relationship. So that's why you're kind of like, let me see how this thing plays out, right? Because this is dragging up shit from the past, for sure. There's your Hangman again. All right, why is the Hangman here? Why should they chill? Spirit, why the Hangman? Please clarify. Five of Cups. Of course, this can be you too, Aries. This is guilt. This is regret. I should have said this. I should have done that. I could have done this. I could have done that. It's telling you, hang in there, wait, because you might feel guilty for something you did or did not do, right? So it's kind of like one of those things, like when somebody argues with you and you're like, fuck you, I'm leaving, goodbye. And then you turn your back and never go back. You didn't actually wait to see the thing play out, so you really don't know what the outcome would have been. I mean, for those of you where the other person is telling you we're breaking up, it's over, or you're getting fired, you know for sure, right? But here, for some reason, for some of you here, because it is talking about a judgment call, wait before you make a judgment call. Let the other one make the judgment call. So there is no guilt. There is no regret. It's, and then you can like deal with it and move on from it. Heal, then bury it and move on. Not bury per se, but let's see. What is the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles? The Hangman in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles again. All right, so where you have the Hangman in your advice position, in the outcome, it's in the reverse position. That means you get down from the tree and you start moving on. You start moving on because you find out what's going on here. You find out about all of this shit, this like stuff that's going on behind your back. Five of Swords, somebody here trying to cut their losses, per se. Let's have one more, please, for this outcome of the week. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. And we saw the Five of Pentacles earlier from the other deck, where the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, or a financial hit, a financial loss. Now, mind you, this is the clarifier to explain to me all of this. This betrayal, how it's affecting you on an emotional level, or, even a financial one, or a physical level. And that's two fives. Fives, for me, are the difficulties in your life. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You're at that, I don't want to say crossroads, you're at that fence part. You're on that fence. On one side's the shit, and the other side is where the grass is actually greener. And it's like the universe is like, ping, pushing you over the fence. This might have needed to happen to you for you to see something, Aries. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm ripping off the Band-Aid here. Because you know why? Because this is coming. The Ace of Pentacles, given to you by the hand of God. Universe, spirit angels, whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, yourself. This is what's coming. The Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. Whether it's within the place you are in now, the person that you're dating, or the job that you're in, or a new one, all together. This is a solid new start. The universe doesn't do fucked up things to us so it could just be like, there, you learn your lesson. No, they do it for our betterment. When things keep repeating and bad things keep happening to us, it's because we are repeating patterns. We are not letting go. We keep doing the same things over and over again. So this eclipse was going to happen. And now this week, it's just showing you what's being eclipsed, what's being taken away from us. Because this is coming in. Oh my God. And under that, 10 of Cups. Guys, I'm pretty sure you're sick of toxicity. I'm sure you're sick of being with toxic people, toxic environment, just a toxic job, a relationship. You don't want none of that. So this is what's coming. A happy environment, a solid new start. This is a new relationship, or this is like a happy place. that you are with your people and you all get each other where you fit in, and it's mutual. This is a great thing that's coming. Next week's reading is probably going to be awesome sauce. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say, and this is the stuff we're going to clarify in the extended. Don't be scared of this. I'll hold your hand and hug you. Here's a virtual hug. All right, what's going on here for my Aries? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you capture more love in your present moments. Okay. And honeymoon. I feel like the honeymoon phase is over for a lot of people. Can I have one more for the extended, please, for Aries, for the love? And guess what? I suspect this card, this is the card that's coming in. True love. So we'll clarify and we'll see what it's talking about there. All right, last but not least, let's do the Wisdom House tonight and see what it says here. I gotta go back to the other deck as soon as I find it. My other Oracle deck, which I love, deeply so. My two favorite Oracle decks, Wisdom House tonight and the other one I've been reading to you recently. It's just the other one's a little longer. Aries. You gonna pop out or what? Vision. Oh, snap. This means I'm probably gonna have to pull one more card in the extended. I'll tell you why. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. One day in my house at night, there's going to be a young, beautiful girl who will lose her mark, but she's going to gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card, and that's the one we're going to choose in the extended. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place full of possibilities and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. But again, I'm going to repeat, even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. All right, guys, you do. You have that Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right, this is what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week.